Hi everyone, my name is Victoria Zimmer and I am your Pilates teacher on this cruise ship. Now, I would like to ask if anyone has any medical conditions or injuries that I should be aware of, and if you do, please tell me as I walk around and collect your room cards. Now, today's class called Pure Form Pilates. And for this class, you might notice that you will have mats. We have a set of weight balls, green, which is half a kilo each. And then we have a blue ball, which is 1 kilogram. We also have a Pilates ring and a foam roller. Now, all of these are carefully prepared for you, so all you need to do is enjoy the class. The class lasts about 45 minutes, and it's going to be a combination of standing and lying down exercises. Now, we're going to start with alignment, which is a crucial position in Pilates. Place your feet hip distance apart. When we say hip distance apart, we mean the distance between your pelvic bones. So if you were to draw a line, it will land in the middle of your feet. After that, we're going to turn your feet slightly inwards, so your feet are parallel to one another from the outside. And this is purely to do with the shape of our feet. After that, we're going to lift your toes up and try to create some space. I use my hands to demonstrate, to create some space between your toes. And then, like if you were playing piano, from the outer toes, from the small toe going down and pressing it into the mat. Now we're going to do it 2 more times. Inhale, lifting up, you're pressing through the balls of your feet, stretching out your toes, creating some room, and then 1 toe at a time, pressing into the mat. Inhale, lifting up, and then on the exhale, stretching them out and starting to place 1 toe down at a time. Now from here, imagine we have a square connection between our feet and the mat. Press the base of your big toe, the base of your little toe, and then the front part of your heels into the mat. And you might start feeling like you have a slight elevation through the arches of your feet. That is there for balance. Now from here, we're going to bend your knees. And on the exhale, gently press yourself away from the floor, starting to activate your quadriceps as you lift your kneecaps up. So you inhale, down, exhale, pushing yourself away from the floor, lifting your kneecaps up. Now place your hands on your hips and imagine your pelvis is like a bowl of water. And right now we're going to tip it forward on the inhale, and on the exhale, tip it back all the way. I'll demonstrate sideways so it's easier for you to see. Inhale, tip it forward, so you're creating extra arch in your lower back. And then on the exhale, you're going to tilt back, create flattening in your back. Let's do it 1 more time. Inhale, tipping the water forward. And then exhale, tipping it back. And now we're going to try to find the middle ground. So slightly engaging your glutes, and you find that your pelvis is in the neutral position, which means perpendicular to the floor. So you'll feel that your back is lengthening and slight engagement through your lower abdomen. Now from here, let's engage your pelvic floor muscles. Just gently lift them up and in. Now place your hands on your rib cage. And first, as we hold your hands on the rib cage, we're going to bring awareness to your navel, or what's in Pilates known as the powerhouse. Now imagine there's a connection between your navel and your spine. Like if there's a thread connecting to your navel. And then from behind, you're going to pull that thread through the back, feeling how your navel is moving in towards your spine. Keeping that connection or engagement about 30% of the effort. So you don't need to suck it in all the way, you're only pulling it in just slightly. Now let's place your hands on the rib cage. So please note that while we're going through the alignment, we're activating everything and we keep it active. As you place your hands on the ribs, make sure that your thumbs are on the back of your rib cage. Keep your shoulders relaxed. And in Pilates, we use what's called lateral breathing or rib cage breathing. We're going to maintain that connection with our navel and keeping your chest down. And as you inhale, you're going to try to feel the expansion of your rib cage sideways. And then on the exhale, pulling your navel in, and it's like you are closing the rib cage. So inhale, expand, and then exhale, pull it in. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale through your nose, and exhale through pursed lips, keeping your shoulders nice and relaxed. And again, inhale, expand, and exhale, pull it in. Relaxing your arms down, but keep in mind that we're going to come back to our ribcage breathing throughout the whole class. So you lower your breath from your chest and lifting from your abdomen to the middle of your torso. Now from here, let's do a couple shoulder rolls. Bringing your shoulders forward, up to your ears, little pause here, and then on the exhale, back and sliding them down along the spine. And again, inhale, forwards, up, and then back and sliding down along the spine. 1 more time. Inhale, little pause here. And then on the exhale, lowering it down. And this time, imagine you placing your shoulder blades into the back pockets of your imaginary jeans. Let's do it 1 more time. Inhale, forwards and up. And then exhale, placing them back into those pockets and leaving them there. Very good. Now, what you want to avoid here is that too much contraction between your shoulder blades. So when you do this movement, you bring them up, back, down, and then slightly forward. So it feels comfortable, but your back feels nice and wide and your shoulder blades are active. Your neck is long. And now imagine you have a slight string, a string attached to the crown of your head, and you're going to pull yourself up through that string. So you're pressing yourself away from the floor, reaching through the string up towards the sky and feeling the activation all along the body. So this called Pilates alignment. Now from here, maintaining the same activation, on inhale, we're going to lift up on your toes, keeping your feet parallel to one another. Make sure your heels are not rolling in or out. And then exhale slowly down. And again, inhale, lifting up. And exhale, releasing it down. Imagine like if you're lifting yourself up between 2 walls, one in front, one behind, so that you're not swinging forward or back, keeping your pelvic floor muscles engaged, and most importantly, connect to your lateral breathing. Breathing is the main principle of Pilates. We always want to make sure we synchronize the movement and the breath. Now, let's add up our arms. Inhale, lifting up through the arms, adding some length. And on the exhale, releasing it down. Inhale, reaching up, keeping your shoulders away from your ears, and exhaling down. It simply adds a little bit more challenge for your balance. And exhale. Let's do 3 more times. Inhale. And exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, release. Bring your arms to the back, interlace your fingers, and reach through the arms away from you. I'll turn myself sideways, but you can stay facing forward. Now imagine you're trying to open up and reach through the chest forward, creating some opening across your chest and shoulders. Now on the exhale, we're going to bend forward just slightly, keeping your knees bent, back straight, reaching through the arms back and up towards the ceiling. Keeping nice opening across your chest and your shoulders. Now inhale, come back up to a standing position, release your arms, interlace your fingers, and this time keep your palms facing you. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, reach through the arms forward, opening the area between your shoulder blades. Inhale, opening your arms, thumbs pointing back, lifting through the chest forward, and exhale, close and reach. One movement, inhale, middle part of your spine, and exhale, chest and back. And exhale through your pursed lips, like if you're exhaling through a straw. Next, inhale, bring your arms overhead, turn your palms facing up, and push one wrist at a time up towards the ceiling. Take one, and on the exhale, arms down. Inhaling here. Round your shoulders, and now vertebra by vertebra with a very soft spine and slightly bent knees, we're going to roll down. Inhale into the back, and on the exhale, slowly unroll, like if you're trying to create a space between your vertebrae. I'm going to do it one more time sideways, so you can take a look first, or you can try to do with me. Inhale here. Then chin first, shoulders, middle back, and you continue to drip down vertebra by vertebra. Relax. Inhale into the back of your rib cage, and on the exhale, one vertebra at a time. Remember, your neck and your head comes last. So you're trying to create some softness along the spine. Let's do it 3 more times, connecting with your breath right now. Inhale and exhale slowly down, vertebra by vertebra. Inhaling at the bottom and unrolling up. It might feel like you are faster or slower. That's okay. Everybody has their own length of breath, and this is what we want to do. We want to synchronize our breath and movement. Inhaling and exhale. So please notice we move on the exhalation only. And exhale. On the left, when we meet all there, we're going to interlace your forearms, get hold of the opposite elbows, and just for a moment allow yourself to sway your torso from side to side, just breathing into your lower back, legs, into your hamstrings, your calves, releasing your arms down. Inhale, and then on the up to a standing position. Very good. And releasing your shoulders down. Now, let's get hold of our ring. Now, you may notice if you've never worked with the ring before that it has handles, and that's precisely what we're going to be holding the ring during each exercise. Now, first of all, let's get familiar with the ring. So if you bring your elbows out to the side, we're going to connect the breath and the movement. Now, we're going to try to squeeze the ring slightly. You might have different resistance to the ring. On board we have black rings, which is quite strong resistance. But the point here is not to round your back as you squeeze the ring, but instead to activate your shoulder blades and your back. So it's a shoulder blade stabilizing exercise. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, pull your navel in towards your spine as you gently squeeze the ring. Inhale, expanding the ring, expanding the rib cage. Exhale, pulling your navel in and gently squeezing the ring. Inhale, expand, and exhale, squeeze. Very good. Now, we're going to add the movement. We're going to inhale, and on the turn to the side as you squeeze the ring and pulling your navel in towards your spine. We'll then inhale as you come back to the center and exhale to the left. Inhale back to the center You're trying to rotate around your torso, and as you exhale, you lean to the side, but making sure that your pelvis is still facing forward. Inhale, nice and big expansion. Exhale, pulling your navel in, making your waist small. One more time on each side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the side. Inhale, center. And exhale to the side. On the next inhale, we're going to come back to the center, release the ring down, and we'll go to already familiar exercise, calf raises. But this time, we're going to add pulsing overhead for 3, 2, 1, and then exhale down. Now, when you squeeze the ring, you want to control it on the way in and on the way out so it doesn't snap. In that case, we engage maximum of muscles. So keeping our perfect alignment, engaging the pelvic floor muscles, your glutes, your abdominals. Inhale, lifting up on your toes, and 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. You can synchronize your own breath as long as you feel the engagement of your rib cage, of your navel when you exhale. We're going for 8, and 3, 2, 1. Exhale slowly down. And 7, inhale, lift up, and 3, 2, 1, and slowly down. Very good. Inhale, up, and 3, 2, 1. If you feel that your feet start to rotate outwards, make sure you pay attention to the base of the big toes and your pelvic floor muscles. Your body is fully active and engaged throughout the movement. And 3, 2, 1. You might feel your abdominals working a little bit harder when you bring your arms overhead. And 3, 2, 1. And slowly release. Last 2 here. And inhale. And 3, 2, 1. Exhaling slowly down. Last one. Now let's stay at the last one for 10 times. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Excellent work, everyone. Now, let's place your feet a little bit wider, about shoulder distance apart. And we're moving into our squats. Now, in Pilates, when we go into the squat, we're still going to try to maintain our neutral position of the pelvis. And this time, we'll extend the ring forward. Inhaling down. Slight tilt of the pelvis back. Make sure your knees are not going over your toes. Exhale, come up and squeeze the ring. Inhale, down, straight back, arms in front of you. Exhale, come up and squeeze the ring. Let's go for 3. And exhale. Remember, every time as you exhale, pull your navel in towards your spine. 4. Very good. Inhaling down and exhale. You can go down to your thighs are parallel to the floor or a little bit shallower, as long as you're able to feel that you are in control of your position. Try to notice if your knees are moving from side to side and try to stabilize them. Pressing through the feet, engaging your glutes on the way up will help you to do that. Excellent work, everyone. We have 3 more. And exhale, pulling your navel in towards your spine. And 2. Please be prepared. At the last one, we'll stay down a little bit longer. Last one. Ready? Now we're going to try to squeeze the ring here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now notice we're going to straighten your legs, release the ring down, relax the ring on the floor in front of the mat, and on your exhale slowly unroll up vertebra by vertebra. Great job, everyone. Now let's get hold of the green balls. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, you're welcome to use two sets. One set of blue balls, which are 1 kilogram each. These are half a kilo, but they're going to challenge you, trust me. So first of all, we always want to make sure that we are in Pilates alignment. Engaging your glutes, pulling your navel in, back straight, reaching through the crown of your head up. And right now we're just familiarizing with the balls first. So we're adding some weight. Inhale, lift through the left arm up. Exhale, releasing it down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, slow it down. Now once again, inhale, right. And exhale, release. Inhale, left. And exhale, release. Now lifting both arms up. So at first it's quite simple movement and release. The arms are here working, of course. Slight stabilization of the shoulder blades. But we want to be focusing on the breathing. We're using to engage our deep muscle tissues. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering it down. Now make sure you're trying to isolate the deltoids from your trapezius. So you're not lifting your shoulders up. Instead, you're pulling your shoulder blades down as you're elevating your arms. Let's go for 4. Up and slowly down. Now Pilates is all about improving your posture. Therefore, everything that we do, it's not exactly the same as what you would do at the gym with the heavier weights. And exhale. Very good. Let's go 4. And down. And 3. And down. And 2. Slowly down. Last one. Lift up. Exhale. Now from here, bring your arms out to the side and release your arms down. Now we're going into our lateral movement. Inhale, lifting your arms up, but notice if your shoulders start to lift and try to pull your shoulders down. And exhale, arms could be slightly bent. Inhaling, lifting up, feeling the expansion in your rib cage. Exhale, navel in towards your spine. And let's go for 8. Inhale. And exhale, slowly down. And 7, lift up. And exhaling down. And 6. So you might start to feel already a slight warmth in your shoulders, especially right now as you're feeling that you have to engage your whole body. And that's what Pilates is about. It's about using your whole body as one system, that is, rather than isolating certain body parts. Breath is essential, and that's what brings everything together. And let's go for 3 more. Inhale. And down. And 2. And down. Last one. Inhale. Now notice what we're doing here. We're flipping the arms up and bring your arms slightly forward. So if I show from the side, it's going to be about 45-degree angle towards your torso. Now on the exhale, bring your hands towards your shoulders. Inhale, extend. It's called Pilates bicep curl. So you're simply bringing your hands to your shoulders while maintaining your upper arms like if you were placed on a shelf. And exhale. Inhale, extend. Expanding across the rib cage, and exhale, pulling your navel in towards your spine. Inhale, extend, and exhale, bring it in. Very good. Let's go for 4 more. Inhale. So you might start to feel the weight of the weight. And 3. Good. Inhale, extend. And exhale. Last one. And in. Very good. Now as you extend your arms out, bring them up to the side, turn the palms facing down and release. Now, placing your feet, keeping your feet, if you want to, you can move your legs from side to side slightly. Now we're going to add up our front to side lateral raise. Inhale, we're going to lift up on your toes, bring your arms out to the side, and as you exhale, lowering yourself down. Let's go for 9 more. And down. So again, you're using your whole body, and the breath brings it all together. The movement and the activation. Always lengthening and strengthening at the same time. And down. Make sure your feet are parallel to one another. And down. Brilliant. And up. Release. And up. Very good. Pay attention to your pelvic floor muscles. And down. Last 2. Up. And slowly release. Take a deep breath in at the top, and on the vertebra by vertebra, placing the balls in front of the mat. Inhaling here, and on the vertebra, unroll yourself back up to a standing position. Now I would like to invite everyone to the side of the mat so you have the length of the mat in front of you. You may notice that I placed the blue ball at the front and 2 green balls for the convenience. Now we're going to start with the alignment first, so always check that your feet are hip distance apart, and we're going to bring together all the exercise that you're already familiar with. Now on the inhale, we're going to lift up, bring your arms overhead. Exhale, release. Inhale into Pilates squat. On the exhale, straighten your legs into forward fold. Inhaling here. On the exhale, 4 steps with your hands forward into upper press up position. Lowering your knees down, toes extended back. We're going to do a postural press up. Make sure your hands are mat distance apart, tilting your pelvis back. Inhale, slowly down, chest to the bowl. Exhale, come up, curling your toes under. On the same exhale, 4 steps with your hands back into roll down. And on the exhale, unroll slowly. You can do it on one exhale, or you can do a breath in between. We're going to do it 4 more times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, slowly down. Inhale into the squat. Exhale, straighten your legs. Inhale into the back of your rib cage. Exhale, 4 steps forward with your hands, knees down on the floor, toes flat. Inhale, down. Exhale, pushing up, curling your toes under. Same exhale, 4 steps and unroll. Next 3. Inhale. Pressing into the base of the big toes. Exhale, release. Inhale into the squat. Exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale into the back of the rib cage. Exhale, forward. Knees on the floor, toes flat. Inhaling down, wide back. Pressing, engaging your abdominals. Walking out. Unroll. This exercise really gets you warm. 2 more. Inhaling up. Exhale. Connecting with your breath. Inhale. Paying attention to the form. Exhale. Into the back of the rib cage. Walking out. Holding. Engaging your abdominals. Feel free to try to do this exercise with your knees off the floor, but I encourage you to first watch your position with your knees on the floor. Last one. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, hands down. Inhale into the squat. Exhale, straighten your legs. Deep breath into the back of the rib cage. Exhale, walk out, and first don't rush. Allow yourself to hold the plank a little bit. Then knees down on the floor. And let's go here for 7 postural press-ups all together. Inhale for 2 counts. Exhale for 2 counts. And 6, 2, up, 2. And 5, up and down. Very good. Try not to rush. Just count for yourself 2 counts up, 2 counts down. Paying attention to the form. Remember that it's called pure form Pilates for a reason. Last 2. Down. Engaging your abdominals. Last 1. And then as you exhale, push your hips back. Extend your arms forward. And then on the next inhale, we're going to come back to the tabletop position first and place the blue ball on your lower back. Now imagine there is a connection between the blue ball and your navel, your belly button. Placing your hands hip distance apart or shoulder distance apart and your knees are hip distance apart. Slight tilt of your pelvis back so that your pelvis is in the neutral position. Your back is not arching nor rounding too much. So you maintain straight position of the torso. And then we're going to extend your left leg and your right hand will get hold of the green ball. On the inhale, we're going to lift up. Exhale, slowly down. Trying to maintain the position of the blue ball. Now if your back or if your hip starts to fall down or lift up too high, the ball will fall. Right now, you're connecting with your breath. Inhale, straight line. Exhale, navel in towards your spine. Inhale, straight line, and exhale. Very good. Let's go for 3 more. And up. Exhale, slowly down. And 2. And down. Last one. Hold. And on the exhale, release. Change the ball, placing the ball in your left hand, right hand on the floor. Remember to keep micro bend in your elbow so that you're not putting all your pressure on your wrist. Extend your right leg out and be prepared. Connecting the arm and the leg, straight line in line with your torso, and exhale. Inhaling up, expanding into the rib cage. Exhale, navel in towards your spine. 3, and down. And 4, and down. Keep going, and down. Looking beautiful. Now, if there is too much hustle with the green ball, you can always place it down on the floor. And do your best to maintain your pelvis facing down to the mat. And down. Let's go for 3. And down. And 2. Very good. Last one. We're gonna hold. Breathing deeply. And on the exhale, release. Excellent work, everyone. Let's place the blue ball down and placing yourself down on the mat. We're going to use the green balls this time and extend your arms forward, preparing for swimming. Now, when we're lying down in Pilates, we're still trying to maintain our neutral position of the pelvis, which means whatever you remember from standing is applicable here. We're going to tilt your pelvis back slightly, so you'll feel your pelvic bones are slightly lifting off the floor. Your glutes are engaged, and we're going to reach through the arms forward. Now, at first, we're going to press both hands into green balls, extending your toes away from you, and the crown of your head is pointing forward. Then on the inhale, we're going to lift your right arm, left leg. Notice my left hand still presses into the ball. On the exhale, navel in towards your spine and release. Inhale, lifting up, and exhale, down. Now remember, if we are still working on the posterior chain, the back of the body, we are engaging our lateral breathing
And even though we're lifting the opposite side, your right arm and left leg, which helps us to activate long spinal muscles, we keep active our left arm and right leg through pressing it into the floor and into the ball. Inhale and down. Let's go for 3 and down. And 2 down. Very good. And release. Excellent. Now pressing your right hand into the ball, keeping your left hand holding the ball and preparing for the opposite side. Inhaling, lifting up, reaching forwards and back, and exhale. Now start to dig into the floor. You're probably going too high with your leg, or you're not starting with the neutral position of your pelvis. Engaging your breath. Remember, your rib cage expands sideways. And as you exhale, pulling your navel in towards your spine. And let's go for 5 more. Breath and movement. And 4. 3, 2, very good, and release. Now moving one green ball to the side and placing the second one into both hands. We're going to do exercise called swimming. Now you have the choice of either holding the arms and the ball off the floor or pressing it into the floor. Both legs lift up. We're going to try to lift your arms up first, but if it becomes too challenging on your back, please lower your hands down. So inhale, lifting up, and we're going to start kicking your legs this time up and down as fast as you can, like if you're swimming under the water. And you hold your foam block in front of you, but of course we're holding the weight ball. Breathing deeply, engaging your glutes, engaging your long spinal muscles, chin towards your chest, and release. Very good. Placing your hands by your chest. Inhale, and on the exhale, pushing your hips back, allowing yourself to feel the extension along the torso and in your lower back. On the next inhale, we're going to come up and get hold of our foam roller. So first of all, let's place the foam roller across the mat. So I'll move the ring to the side for now. We're going to start by placing the foam roller across the mat. Placing your hands shoulder distance apart, and first just feel the foam roller. It is unstable surface, which means lots of little stabilizing muscles will be engaged in this exercise. Keeping micro bend in your elbows. We're then going to first move your knees further out, tilting your pelvis back so your body is a straight line between your knees, hips, and your shoulders. Always trying to keep your chin slightly down so the back of your neck is relaxed. Keeping your knees together, feet together. Now you can stay in this position, or you can curl your toes under and you can lift your knees off the floor so you're holding a plank position. Now, this is one of the options. If you feel there's too much pressure on your wrists, please feel free to lower your forearms down, keeping your palms together, and do the same thing on your forearms. It is quite challenging, but it's worth it. So today, together, we'll try to do with your arms straight, holding the high plank, and then inhale, lifting your right leg up and stepping out to the side. On the exhale, bring it back. Inhale, left leg up, out to the side, and bring it back. We're going to do 2 more on each side. Inhale, up, side, up, and back. Inhale, up, out, side, and back. Last one. Up, out, up, and back. Up, out, up, and back. Releasing your knees down on the floor, pushing your hips back into a resting position. You can keep your hands on the foam roller, giving you extra height, extra room to breathe. And on the next inhale, we're going to turn around. We'll still need our foam roller, so don't put it too far away. And let's place it actually under your knees to begin with. We then position ourselves down, preparing for the bridge pose. At first, the foam roller could be right close to your glutes, and move your heels as close as possible to it. Make sure your feet and your knees are hip distance apart, so we always coming back to our alignment. Arms out to the side, and at first, let's keep your palms facing up. Now, tilt your pelvis back so that your lower back is close to the mat. We're going to inhale here, and then on the exhale, vertebra by vertebra, peel yourself up. So you're creating a bridge between top of your shoulders and your heels. We then inhale here, and on the exhale, slowly, vertebra by vertebra, lowering yourself down. Inhaling here, and exhale, lifting up, pressing into the tops of your shoulders. Inhale, and exhale, slowly down. So we do 2 cycles of breaths in one exercise. Now, we're going to try to do the same thing on the foam roller. When you try it for the first time, remember, it is unstable surface. And here's my little assistant. So, we inhale first. On the exhale, vertebra by vertebra, you're going to lift up, pressing the arches of your feet into the foam roller and trying to keep it still. Inhaling at the top, expanding your rib cage, and on the exhale, slowly down, vertebra by vertebra. Let's do it 4 more times. Make sure your chin is close to your chest. You're lifting yourself up, creating a straight line, engaging the glutes, and slowly down. 2 more. Top of the shoulders. Last one. Very good. Now, left side. We're going to do single leg bridge, and this time a little bit faster, so only 1 cycle of breath per repetition. Your right leg can be bent or straight, whichever feels more comfortable for you. And now it's going to require a little bit more engagement from your hamstrings. Inhale, lifting up, pressing into the hamstring, pressing into your foot. And 4. Up on the inhale and exhale. At this point, if you want to turn your palms facing down, you're welcome to do so. Just make sure your foam roller is not moving away from you. 2 more. Up. Do your best to go up high and try to put less weight on your arms and more weight on your shoulder and your foot. And release. Excellent. Now let's change the position. You might want to readjust your foam roller. Right foot on the foam roller, left leg up, and let's go. 5 times. Inhaling up, exhale slowly down, trying to keep your knees stable. Engaging through the glute, through the hamstring. And 3. Slowly down. And 2. Very good. Last one. And release. Excellent work, everyone. Bring your knees up towards your chest. Just a little bit of a circular movement from side to side. Brilliant. Now, let's place the foam roller to the side. And get hold of the ring. We're going to straighten your legs out. And bring your arms overhead, tilting your pelvis back slightly. Now we're going to do the exercise called roll up. So it's similar to roll down, where you're feeling that you're softening your spine, and we're using the ring for support. Inhaling here. On the exhale, following the ring, bring your chin towards your chest, press each vertebra into the mat, reaching forward. You can use your hands or the ring to go past your toes or as close as possible to your toes. If you need to, you can always use the ring for that reason as well. Then inhale, we're going to lift up, trying to create as much of a straight line as possible, flexing your feet, toes pulled towards you, and then on the exhale, and vertebra by vertebra, lowering yourself down. Inhaling here, exhale, chin towards your chest, going straight towards our toes. Inhale, flexing your feet, lift up, and super slowly, vertebra by vertebra, down. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, lift up, and slowly down. 2 more. And exhale. Very good. Getting some nice stretch along the back of your legs and engaging your abdominals at the same time. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Coming up. Brilliant. So feel free to stay here a little bit longer if you want. It doesn't have to be. And then on the inhale, lift up. Now we're going to bend your legs. And I'll turn slightly diagonal towards you, but you can be side or even facing the screen at this time. We're going to bring your knees, bend your knees and bring your elbows out to the side, holding the ring in front of you. Try to straighten your back so there is no rounding, even if you have to lean forward slightly and bend your legs a little bit more. Then, if you feel comfortable, lean back a little bit so you're starting to feel the engagement of your abdominals, but not feeling any discomfort in your hip flexors, the top of your hips. Then on inhale, we're going to rotate to the side so the ring stays in front of your chest, elbows out to the side. Exhale, come back to the center, squeeze the ring in front of you. Inhale, other side. Exhale, come back to the center. Inhale, rotation. Exhale, engaging your abdominals, squeezing the ring. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale, coming back. Very good. Last one. Inhale and exhale, coming back. Straightening the legs, reaching forward through the ring one more time, getting nice stretch in the lower back. Inhale, come up and place the ring to the side. We're now going to slide down back to the middle of the mat and bring your knees up towards your chest, giving yourself a little bit of a self back massage. Inhale, and then on the exhale, bring both knees to your left side. Keep your left hand on top of your knees and extend your arm up first. And then on the exhale, out to your right. Allowing yourself to turn your head to the right and feeling a nice stretch along the rib cage and your chest. Taking a couple long, deep breaths here. On your next exhale, bring both knees up to the chest, squeezing them towards you. Inhale, and then on the exhale, bring both knees to your right. Keep your right hand on top of your knees and extend your left arm out to your left, feeling the stretch along the rib cage. Breathing deeply. You can close your eyes at this point and just allowing yourself to relax your body On the next exhale, coming back to the center. And then place your feet flat on the floor. Flap your knees out open, joining the soles of your feet together. And feel free here to either interlace your forearms, place your arms over your head, relaxing your shoulders. And take 3 long deep breaths in and out through your nose. Relaxing your face, relaxing your hips. Relaxing your lower back. If there's any discomfort in your shoulders, you're welcome to bring your arms out to the sides. And then from here, we're going to extend your legs forward. Lower your arms down, keeping your legs shoulder distance apart, keeping your arms slightly away from the body. And take 3 long deep breaths in through your nose and out through an open mouth. Allowing yourself to relax your face, your head, your shoulders. And with each exhalation, relaxing your whole body. On the next inhale, bring your arms overhead, interlacing your fingers and turning your palms inside out. Bringing your legs together and giving yourself a full body stretch first. And then on the next exhale, bring your knees up towards your chest. Roll yourself gently to the right side and come up to a seated position. You can sit comfortably with your legs crossed or to the side. Placing your palms together and thanking yourself, each other for being here today, showing up for your body. I want to thank you for this class and wish you a wonderful day, and I hope to see you soon.